Manchester United fans, of course, will argue that they are still very much in that race to finish in the top four, despite dropping points once again at the weekend. These are the headlines in the UK newspapers, picking up on quotes from Rangnick: "We're big softies, you big softies." Where's this all come from? Well, this is what he had to say about United. "This team does not lack technical players. It can do with more physicality. It takes right decisions and where you want to go, what kind of players, what kind of manager, and then in every transfer window try to get the best possible." This is not rocket science. It has to be done, and if that happens, it does not necessarily need to be 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3 transfer windows, then the situation could be different. We need more physicality, Stevie.
Where?
On the pitch.
On the pitch. Well, you got a big bruiser in Maguire. You can say all you want about the way he plays, but he's a big, strong boy. You're telling me Ralf Varane isn't physical? You got McTominay and Fred in the middle of the park. If anything, the physicality would be their best attributes. So what do you want? Do you want a 6'5", 250-pound centre forward? I mean, I don't understand what he's saying here at all. I really don't get it. We need more physicality, and that's it. Listen, they are where they are in the league because they're in the right place. There's only Arsenal has given up more goals, and there's only, in fact, the other 6 in front of them have scored more goals.
Right.
So this team needs an awful lot more than physicality. They need some. Well, I would say they need more ability. There you go. So particularly defensively. Never mind physicality. How about ability? How about technique? Technique's not always about having this silky first touch. Technique is about understanding the game as well. And they don't do that defensively. And he thinks, well, wait a minute, they don't do that defensively. They've lost more goals than everybody else apart from Arsenal ahead of them. That means that in the middle of the park they're not defending well enough. And everybody else has scored more goals than them. So actually they're struggling at the back, they're struggling in the middle, and they're struggling up front, and they only need a couple of windows to fix it all. Come on, who's he kidding?
Shaka, normally I would then go to, well, you know, are they soft? You know, is the manager trying to put a rocket up them between now and the end of the season? But you just get the feeling that they don't care about impressing this manager anymore because they know he's not going to be there at the end of the year.
And that was always the trouble once he came in. That's always the trouble when you have an interim manager. Nobody's playing for him because, especially when you have absolutely no idea who the new manager is going to be, and so it's always going to be a test. And then he comes out and makes statements like this. I think people just push back even further. And to Stevie's point, as we was discussing just a moment ago, I don't understand how Rangnick sees Liverpool and City as the teams that he wants Manchester United to emulate, but then talk about physicality. I don't think City or Liverpool are that physical teams. I mean, Fabinho, nobody would describe Fabinho as a hard man in our day. I mean, so I really don't. Stevie summed it up right. It's about ability. They have the physicality. They just don't have the ability. So once again, I have no idea what Rangnick is getting at. Maybe I need some kind of a better or further explanation from him on that one.
They're just not a team, Frank. It's that simple, isn't it?
That's as simple as you just said, you know. And on top of it, in order to get the physicality or the ability, or both of them, you have to be in the right frame of mind. I think the players are not. They don't want to fight for Manchester United. We all remember the fantastic team from 1999, where you will have to fight against them because the physical aspect of the game were there. Of course, the ability were there, but they were all fighting for the club, having their heart big like that to make sure they will give something to the color of the club. It's what they lost the essence of Manchester United. That's not a club of big stars. That's a complete, how do you say, jigsaw of players who want to fight and play together. It's how they've been successful in 1999. Not because of big stars just coming and showing themselves and playing just for themselves.
Just a reminder, we always stay late to answer your tweets on Extra Time. You can check that out over on our YouTube channel. Some interesting ones coming in today, some about the Grammys and Frank's singing ability. Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.